Something major has been happening in the Duggar world, and honestly, I'm kinda shocked more people aren't talking about it. We've got handwritten love letters, secret meetings, and a whirlwind romance that was years in the making. So, what's the big news I'm teasing? Well, let me start with a little mystery. Which Duggar sibling was known as the Cinderella Duggar because they seemed destined to stay home forever while all their siblings got married? That's right, Jana Duggar. And guess what? She's not only married now, but has an absolutely wild love story that I'm about to break down for you. But first, let me know in the comments, did you ever think Jana would finally tie the knot? I remember watching her on 19 Kids and Counting and thinking she might be the one Duggar who stays single forever. Boy, was I wrong. Now, I know what you're thinking. Julie, Jana Duggar is old news. But hold up, because what I'm about to share with you is fresh information that Jana herself just revealed, and it's going to make you see her entire relationship in a completely different light. Just yesterday, that's May 7th for anyone keeping track, Jana took to Instagram to share something so sweet that it almost gave me a cavity. She posted this adorable selfie with her hubby Stephen Wissmann, where they're all cozy on the couch with laptops, looking like the definition of domestic bliss. But it's what she wrote that has me shook. In her caption, Jana revealed, "A year ago, I was sitting in my house finishing up some last-minute assignments while Stephen was doing some office work. We had reconnected and started talking again, not long before this." Oh, how much can change in a year? It has been wonderful sharing life with you, Stephen Wissmann. I look forward to many more years together. Wait. Reconnected? Started talking again? This is where things get interesting, folks. Because this isn't just any ordinary love story. This is a love that was lost and found again. Let's rewind the clock to December 2020. Remember that? We were all stuck at home, rocking those quarantine vibes, probably binge-watching Tiger King or something. Meanwhile, Jana Duggar was apparently getting close with a certain Stephen Wissmann because she showed up in Christmas photos on the Wisman family blog. For those who don't know, and honestly, I had to do some digging myself, Stephen isn't just some random guy. He's actually the brother of Hannah Wisman, who later became Jana Duggar when she married Jana's brother Jeremiah. Talk about keeping it in the family, right? So anyway, Jana and Steven were spotted together at Christmas 2020. And then get this, just 2 months later, they were seen hanging out at Chip and Joanna Gaines' Magnolia Market. You know, the HGV power couple's famous shopping complex in Waco, Texas? Yeah, that place. And the plot thickens. According to reports from The Sun, which, let's be real, is always up in everybody's business, Jana and Steven even spent July 4th together in 2021. The report specifically stated, the Wismans were there performing. Jana was seen walking around the event with Steven. I mean, if that doesn't scream, we're dating, I don't know what does. But then, just when we thought we had another Duggar wedding on the horizon, the relationship seemingly vanished.
Poof. Gone.
Just like that. 2 months after their July 4th rendezvous, Steven was spotted square dancing at some party. Without Jana. No Jana in sight. And after that, radio silence. Nothing.
Nada. Zilch.
For 3 years, people.
3 whole years.
So what happened? Did they break up? Did Jim Bob, Jana's dad, not approve? Was there a secret scandal we don't know about? Or did they just drift apart? If you have theories, drop them in the comments below. I'm dying to hear what you think happened during those mysterious 3 years. Now, here's where the story gets really good. Just when everyone had pretty much forgotten about Jana and Steven's little romance, BEM, out of nowhere, In Touch magazine confirms they applied for a marriage license on August 14th, 2024. Wait, what? After all that silence? After everyone had basically written Jana off as the eternal singleton of the Duggar clan? This is what I call a plot twist, folks. And the craziest part? They didn't waste any time. 1 day later, literally the next day, Jana and Steven exchanged vows at the Grand at Willow Springs, about 30 minutes from the Duggar compound in Tanatown, Arkansas. The ceremony wasn't some small, intimate affair either. We're talking 500 people in attendance. That's more people than I even know exist. The guest list included both of their extended families and friends. Jana's sister Jessa Seawold, formerly Duggar, served as maid of honor, while sisters Joanna Forsyth, Johanna Duggar, Jinger Vualo, Jordan Duggar, and sister-in-law Abby Duggar were all bridesmaids. Talk about a family affair. But seriously, can we just take a moment to appreciate that Jana, at 35 years old, finally got her happily ever after? After watching all her younger sisters get married and have kids while she stayed home, helping raise her siblings' children? I'm not crying, you're crying. If you're loving this story as much as I am, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It helps the algorithm show my videos to more people who love celeb gossip as much as we do. Okay, now for the part that literally made me swoon. This is the tea I've been waiting to spill. The real reason Jana and Steven got back together after years apart. According to Jana, and this is straight from her, Steven didn't slide into her DMs or text her to reconnect.
No, no, no.
This man wrote her a handwritten letter. I repeat, a handwritten letter. In 2024. When was the last time anyone wrote you a letter? I can't even remember the last time I received mail that wasn't a bill or junk. Jana admitted, I think I've just been so guarded and just trying to protect and not really hurt again. I think people would probably seem like it's very weird, but I thought it was so sweet. Honestly, I think if he would have texted me, I would have been more like, hey dude, kinda get lost. I'm not really interested. But then she said this. But I don't know, something about it really hit me. And I was like, he's so sweet. He really has been there, and how had I not noticed it and realized he is great and I do love him, and I need to be willing to open up and to allow that. Y'all, I'm screaming. Is this a Hallmark movie? Because it sure sounds like one. The fact that a simple letter could melt down the walls she had built up over years of guarding her heart. That's the kind of romance we don't see anymore in this digital age. And it wasn't just one letter either. Jana revealed they exchanged 2-3 letters back and forth before they finally started texting again, just kind of on a basic friendship level there. Can we talk about how adorable and old-fashioned this is? In a world of dating apps and situationships, Steven and Jana were out here exchanging letters like it's 1825. I am absolutely living for this Jane Austen moment. Why this story matters more than you think. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, okay, Julie, it's cute, but why should we care about Jana Duggar's love life? And that's a fair question. Let me tell you why I think this story is so significant. First of all, Jana was 35 when she got married. In Duggar world, that's practically ancient. Most of her siblings were married off in their early 20s or even teens. For Jana to wait until she was good and ready, that's actually pretty revolutionary for someone from her background. Second, there's something really powerful about a woman who is willing to wait for the right person instead of settling. Jana watched 18 of her siblings grow up, many of them getting married and having kids while she remained single. The pressure must have been intense. Yet she held out for someone who would pursue her the right way, with intention and sincerity. And third, this story shows us that sometimes the timing just isn't right the first time around. Jana and Steven clearly had something special back in 2020 to 2021, but for whatever reason, it didn't work out then. They needed those 3 years apart to grow, mature, and eventually find their way back to each other. If that's not a lesson in patience and divine timing, I don't know what is. What do you think about their story? Have you ever had an old flame come back into your life through an unexpected gesture? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments. I read every single one. Before I sign off, I want to know what you think about Jana and Steven. Were you surprised by their relationship timeline? Do you believe in second chances in love? And who's your favorite Duggar? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of my celebrity gossip breakdowns. This is Julie signing off. Love you all to pieces.